Thousands of Canada geese gathering on the Rideau Canal is surely a sign that winter is approaching. Of course, no human should experience winter, but since we're here, we might as well see what kinds of birds we can find. The most obvious migrating bird in October and November is surely the Canada goose. During the spring, they can be seen in incredible numbers, and the same is true now in the fall. They will spend several weeks in suitable locations such as Dow's Lake. Even in large groups, geese tend to remain with their family, and they will use the time here to carefully preen their feathers for their long journey south. The wood duck is not uncommon, but now the male has his beautiful breeding plumage. At the beginning of the 20th century, the wood duck was hunted by humans so vigorously that ecologists thought it would go extinct. Because of this, it was given protection status under Migratory Bird Acts in both Canada and the United States, and the population of wood ducks recovered in a few decades. But geese and ducks are not the only species of water bird swimming around. What are these birds? Superficially, they look a little like ducks, but they are actually in a completely different family, Rallidae or rails. In fact, these birds are American coots. American coots are similar to some cuckoos in that they lay their eggs in the nests of other birds. However, the brood parasitism in the American coot is conspecific. That is to say, they lay their eggs in the nests of other American coots. On rare occasions, though, they have been known to lay their eggs in the nests of other species such as Franklin's gull, cinnamon teal, redhead, and least bittern, but no successful hatchings are known. American coots eat aquatic plants as they are doing now. They also eat snails, and it seems that there could be some snails resting on this vegetation, but it is too far to be sure in this case. In the summer, the only gull likely to be found is the ring-billed gull. But this isn't the ring-billed gull. Notice its pink legs and red spot on its lower bill. We found the herring gull. And even less common in this location are black-backed gulls. This one is probably the great black-backed gull. There are still birds left in the forest. This bird is the dark-eyed junco. Look how well it eats seeds from the cones. Most of their diet consists of seeds, but they also eat insects such as butterflies and beetles. Actually, the dark-eyed junco is more easily seen in Ottawa in the winter than in the summer, and in fact, I most easily see them during their migration in the early spring and late fall. Let's take a closer look at the distribution map. Here are the eBird observations for July for the last 10 years. Let's compare that to January. How does this compare to another migratory bird like the yellow-rumped warbler? While the yellow-rumped warbler has a similar summer distribution as the dark-eyed junco, the yellow-rumped warbler migrates much farther south than the dark-eyed junco. And of course, it's very hard to see the yellow-rumped warbler in the winter in Ottawa. Birds are not the only animals preparing for winter. Mammals, such as this gray squirrel, do not migrate and they still survive the winter. Although the gray squirrel and the red squirrel are both in the same family as the groundhog, they do not hibernate in the winter. Still, squirrels will do some interesting things to survive in the coming horrible temperatures. In this 2012 study, Brigham and Geiser measured the body temperature of red squirrels in Saskatchewan and found considerable variation in daily body temperature, which decreases when the air temperature decreases. A lower body temperature requires less energy to maintain, and this is just one of the strategies used by the red squirrel to survive the harsh Canadian winter.